Hi, I'm Hillary.
And I'm Dana, and we are the therapist-dietitian team that created a body trust approach to healing from the effects of living in a weight-obsessed world.
Diet therapists. Okay, well, that's a new one to me. And is it as much a weight-obsessed world as it is a health-obsessed world? Or perhaps a self-image-obsessed world? And an excess amount of body weight just happens to be a detriment to both?
We started working together 13 years ago after becoming disillusioned with the dominant weight paradigm. And we saw an urgent need to have a different conversation with people about their bodies, their health, their weight, and their well-being.
The dominant weight paradigm, like a healthy weight is good for you? But, okay, we need to have an urgent conversation. Well, lay it on me.
We stand before you as cisgendered, currently able-bodied white women who move through the world with significant unearned body privilege.
Well, thank you for confessing your mortal sins. Do you feel cleansed now?
Over the years, we've been trusted with thousands of people's body stories, and I want you to know that many of these body stories are never told. And it is these body stories that inform what we believe.
Untold body stories inform what you believe. So, the stories of people struggling with their weight in some form or another, these make up your perspective on the world. You know, that sounds a bit, narrow-minded.
We believe weight bias, body oppression, and health disparities make caring for the body difficult.
Weight bias, body oppression, health disparities. These make caring for the body difficult. Well, caring for the body is relatively easy. Just eat your fruits and vegetables and get a decent amount of exercise each day. Oh, and also brush your teeth twice a day. I mean, if you just stuck to those simple steps alone, you would probably be better off in the long run than a lot of other people. So, I really have to wonder if caring for your body is actually difficult, or whether you're making excuses for your own lack of willpower and detrimental eating habits.
We believe that you are not required to pursue health to be deemed worthy of love and respect and belonging.
Well, true enough. Love, respect, and belonging are not predicated on being healthy. But being healthy and taking care of yourself goes a long way towards expressing to others how much you love and respect yourself and your own quality of life, and by extension, perhaps, the quality of life of those around you.
And we believe hypervigilance regarding food, weight, and health is harming people in significant and profound ways.
Counting calories is bad. Got it.
Many of us are indoctrinated into a mechanistic thinking about the bodies before we are old enough to consent.
Oh, so now consent is required before your parents tell you to eat your vegetables. Got it.
As we age, we do spend more time thinking about the body than being in the body and living for and from the body.
How do I live for and from the body without thinking about the body? Am I missing something?
We believe our bodies are something to be tightly controlled, that thin equals healthy.
Thin does equal healthy. Well, that is, if by thin you mean a healthy body weight proportional to your size.
That one meal or one day of eating has the power to heal or kill us or make us gain or lose weight.
Well, it all depends on what you are eating, and more importantly, how much of it you are eating.
We grow up believing that if we just get this calorie in, calorie out equation right, everything else will fall into place.
Well, that is admittedly nonsense. Being health and weight conscious does not a perfect life make, all on its own. But self-discipline, willpower, setting goals for yourself, and caring about your personal appearance are all factors that can help someone to achieve things in their life.
This is an inauthentic and unsustainable way to occupy a body.
Or it's just making up excuses not to do the hard work of losing weight.
Well, I want to ask you, think about it for a moment.
Okay, I am thinking about it now.
When did you learn your body was a problem? And if you were never told your body was a problem, when did you learn that fat bodies are?
When John Candy died of a heart attack at 43. Yep, I'm pretty sure that is when.
Because most of our clients tell us that they learned that their body was a problem before the age of 9. And they were told most often by a well-meaning parent or physician. And this moment was the birthplace of body shame, and often the beginning of a lifelong body project, and frequently where disordered eating began.
Yes, many psychological disorders and self-image issues have their beginnings in childhood. But none of that has anything to do with the fact that being fat is not good for you.
We do have a serious problem with weight in this country, but it's not what we've been taught. The problem is that we've been taught to address people's body size as a primary concern.
If someone I care about is trending towards or is already overweight, that is a concern for me. I don't want them to end up like John Candy.
We have been duped. We've been duped by industries that primarily make money off of our shame. We are part of a growing community of healthcare providers who are very concerned with the health effects of the war on people's weight.
You are concerned with the health effects of the war on people's weight. Why aren't you concerned with the health effects of people's weight?
Our work is preceded by fat activists and queer activists and women of color who have dared, really dared, to say that their bodies matter, that they belong, when the culture only wants to condemn and pathologize and silence them.
Oh, so you're activists. And here I thought you were diet therapists.
We are the therapist dietitian team.
But really, you, by way of using your clients' stories, have an agenda. Got it.
Sonia Renee Taylor, who is the founder of The Body Is Not an Apology, calls this body terrorism. The thing is, we live in a culture of domination, and in that culture there is a hierarchy of bodies. Bodies are political. People live at complex intersections of size and class and race, ethnicity, ability, gender identity, sexuality. Our bodies exist in systems that value and legitimize some of them over others, and this fuels and feeds not only popular opinion, but our research communities.
So, intersectional obesity? I think I found a title for this video.
This is a social justice issue.
Of course it is. Because in a society with hundreds of years of researched health science that says, unequivocally, that being overweight or obese contributes to health risks, limits one's mobility, and negatively impacts quality of life, well, all of that is just an injustice being perpetrated upon those who are not willing to do the work necessary to eat sensibly and move their bodies some more. I'm not sure if our speakers are diet therapists more than they might be high priestesses in a slow-rolling death cult. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must dine upon the food of my people. Dr. Pepper mixed with whiskey to drink, and goldfish crackers to snack on. But then, I do walk 3 miles a day, along with having a daily exercise routine, take my vitamins, and eat only enough to stop me from being hungry. God, I am so oppressing myself. As always, thank you for watching.